Hello everyone and welcome back to Calmlands. This is the multiplayer co-op with Nordic farming and we've reached episode number 38. Last time we used our new fantastic Seed Hawk drills to drill soybean in our two biggest fields, in Cowman Field and also Lakeside, which is our newest field. Today, however, we have a bit of a hay emergency. The cows are running low on hay, so we really need to crack on with producing some hay, and to do that we need to mow the farmhouse field and then ferry that grass to our hay dryer, or our grass dryer, which is near the cow farm, and then we can make that all into hay and keep the cows nice and fed. So we're grabbing the mowers and heading straight over there first thing. Nordic's grabbing the mowers as well. Okay, so this is the area we're going to be mowing up, this small field number 1 and then farmhouse field, which is just over the other side of the track. Now I'm going to be a bit of a rebel and start this area, because we normally start up at the top, but yeah, fancy going the other way around today. So I'm going to switch on and lower away, and in we go to the grass field. Spin round, we are swath dropping, so we leave a nice trail for us to come and forage wagon later on. Beacon off. So Nordic and I are going to get stuck into mowing, and then afterwards we'll be grabbing the forage wagons to come unload this grass all into our grass dryer to make hay. See you then. There we are. We finished mowing all of the grass. Did make a little bit of a mess in this first field by starting in the odd place. So yeah, next time I think we'll start where we usually start, up the top near the farmhouse. But we can get the mowers back washed and serviced now, and it's over to picking up some trucks, and we are going to be using those to run the forage wagons to then ferry the grass from the field to our grass dryer, so we can get the hay drying off and rolling, so the cows have a good chance of getting some feed this afternoon. They're down to around 40,000 litres I think when we last checked, so they will chew through that quite literally very quick, so we need to get on top of it. Right, wash, serviced and dropped off. And I've also fueled up the Jenny, so we can get her parked away and go grab one of the trucks. In the Tatra today, Nordic has the Man Agri truck, and we want the other forage wagon that is parked here. Right, beacon's on, and just looking at the service indicator, I think we probably want to get this serviced before we start working. So we are working at optimal speed. Right, that's all serviced up. Nordic is on his way to the field, so let's head off and follow him there. Right, coming up to the field so we can beacon off and switch on and lower away. We want the second swath that is here. Fantastic. So Nordic and I are going to get all of this ferried to the grass dryer. I'll see you when we're finished. There we go, we've finished forage wagoning up all of the grass. We've filled the grass dryer, so we're now having to put the grass in the fermenting silo, but it's only for storage purposes. We're not going to ferment the grass because we need to keep as much as possible really for our cows to make sure they're fed for a long period of time. Otherwise Nordic and I will have to be repeating grass and hay operations quite frequently. So it's good to have a good stock of grass and hay for the cows readily available. So let's get this grass unloaded. And then, oh, I think Nordic's already at the grass dryer getting some hay into the cows to make sure that they don't run out. Right, that's the Tatra parked up, but we will be returning to it later on to do some ferrying. And if we take a look at the menu, we can see that the grass dryer has got 238,000 litres of grass that it's now drying into hay, and that's being stored, and we can give that to the cows quite regularly. And our fermenting silo, which is not active, has 207,000 litres of grass, and we'll just store that there to keep the grass dryer topped up. Okay, so next job we are going to move on to some ferrying. We've got some slurry to take to the BGA because the cows and pigs have made quite a bit more slurry. So we are in fact getting back in the Tatra, and I'm going to be grabbing the pallet trailer because there's some eggs up by the chicken coop, and there's quite a lot of them, and our pallet warehouse is now completely ran out of eggs, so we want to put some more in there so it can feed the donut factory. There we go, so let's get this hitched up and head over to the chicken coop to get some eggs. Right, we're at the farmhouse, and we don't come up here too often anymore, but our chickens don't need a lot of maintenance. We just give them wheat or barley. They don't require water constantly, so we can just leave them to it and come and get a nice wodge of eggs when they are produced. And there is quite a sizable wodge of eggs here, so let's try not to crush them all and get them picked up by the trailer. There we go, that's loaded some. It's loaded them in a bit of an odd fashion. Let's pick up these last two just from here. Perfect. Get the curtain closed and we'll dash down to the pallet warehouse and get them unloaded there. Here we are at the pallet warehouse, so we can get the eggs unloaded, curtain open, and try and drop them off. Perfect. They've all unloaded as we expected. And if we look at the pallet storage yard, we can see that we've got 26,000 litres of eggs in there, and that's feeding the donut factory. And the flour is also in there feeding the donut factory, so I think we're all good. But we do need to think about getting some sugar, and the sugar mill, the old building there, needs some sugar beet from our root crop storage. So I think we're going to pop back and swap the trailer over for the grain trailer, and then we can start ferrying some different materials to the pig food factory and also the sugar mill. Back at the cow farm, so let's do a quick trailer exchange. There we go, we need the Optiliner. And if we take a look at the pig food factory, we need sunflower, which is at the grain silo, so we need to go and fetch some of that. But it also needs a top up of sugar beet, corn and potatoes. So both the sugar beet and potatoes we can get from the root crop storage. It looks like it needs a little bit of sorghum as well. Okay, so we're at the silo. Let's go and fetch some sunflowers. There we go, we've got 37,000 litres. I think it should take all of it at the pig food factory. Made it to the pig food factory, so let's get this unloaded. There we go, we unloaded it and we got 6,000 litres spare, so we can take that back up to the silo and get another ingredient. Right, sunflower dropped off, so we need a little bit of sorghum. And I think each ingredient is around 50,000 litres apart from the root crops, so yeah, we only need around 18,000 litres of sorghum. There we go, that'll do. Let's head back over the bridge and let's get this sorghum dropped off. Sorghum in, and I think we quantified that correctly. Perfect, 49,864 litres. So the only thing left is, okay, we're a bit shy on sunflowers, but we didn't have any more, and we need some sugar beet. Right, so we've filled up the pig food factory as much as we can, so I'm going to grab some pig food. We've got 11,000 litres of mineral feed, so we will sell that when we get to a good time. Only 7,000 litres, but I am heading back up that way. I might as well take a partial load. There we go. Right, let's head back and give this to the piggies. Right, here we are with the pig food. We'll get that quickly dispatched, and then next job is going to be loading up the BGA with the rest of the silage from the bunker. There we go, every little helps. And our sorghum in Cowman Field is doing pretty well, but we have a few patches of weeds. We will have to see to that probably next time. But fortunately our lakeside field doesn't have any weeds as we ploughed that afresh, so the ploughing keeps the weeds at bay. Parks up. I'm on my way with the T8. Right, we are at the BGA, and Nordic has got the milling machine. We're going to grab the Trans 70 trailer, and we'll be carting some loads into the BGA hopper. And let's get this hitched up. Perfect. Right, let's head over to where Nordic is going to fill up this trailer. Okay, so we've got about 270,000 litres of silage left in this bunker. So Nordic is going to start milling that into the trailer, and then we can get that loaded into the BGA hopper. See you when we're done. There we go, the last 15,000 litres of silage going in to the BGA, and that's the bunker completely emptied. So let's just park up the trailer and see how much we've got in there that's processing. Fantastic, so we have 224,000 litres of silage in there that's processing, and we also have 120,000 litres of slurry, and that's both converting into biogas to make electricity. That's going to bring us money, and we're also going to make methane, which is selling automatically, and we are now storing again the digestate after selling 1.2 million litres in a previous session, and we're already up to 100,000 litres of it. So yeah, we really do make digestate at a good pace. But the plan is that we are probably going to leave it there today. We were hoping to get onto some planting, but we've run out of time. But one good thing comes from that is that we are going to be earning quite a bit of money from our BGA profits, and we've already got 340,000 in the bank. So hopefully next time Nordic and I are going to look to purchase some new planters and plant the other two fields that we've got currently with no crops in, and yeah, we look forward to that. But that is it for today. Hope you have enjoyed watching. If you have, remember to drop a like and subscribe. Check out Nordic's channel for his perspective of today's session. All that's left to say is, hope to see you again next time on Calmlands, and until then, catch you later. Cheers all, bye bye.